that might just be the room that we need. Like I said, I just need to get the bolts out, flex plate out, and the other one in, so that might do it.
We have here must be some hooligans.
Hey, want to go for a ride in my square body?
Yeah.
When you're tired of not being able to drive your single cab square body because of a broken starter bolt, you do this wrong thing and you put this stud in it. So what you're saying, that is the perfect amount of thread engagement?
It might be a tiniest bit shy, but...
Well, that's what the Loctite's for, folks. Send her home. Oh yeah. Go home. Well, Joe from over at Barner Performance Machine just stopped by and has talked me into redoing some game planning here that we were talking about in the last video. The original harmonic balancer that is on this engine attached to this crank is the 12 o'clock positioned balancer. The tab that I have on it right now is the 2 o'clock. So basically, I can't time it. Oh, wow. So go until it don't go no more, or?
I don't think it's going anymore. You'll get it with the, I would stop there.
Although I'm not happy of the patch job that we did with that all thread up in there now, at this point, I think we need to get another flywheel in there, which means pulling the trans out. So that's what we're gonna do next. Yep, there's the beers. Well, welcome back to Hell on Earth. We're here at the channel favorite Square Body. We're back for our third installment of trying to get this truck back together on the road. So in the first installment, we broke a whole lot of crap. The second video, we started remedying some of that. Truck ran for the first time in 6 months or so, and we arguably have it running the best it has ran. However, the current problem is the flex plate in this truck is so bad that the starter won't even engage anymore because the teeth are just that worn. Alrighty, it is a new day and the rain has let off and it's looking like today's going to be the perfect day to slide under this thing. Game plan is we have to pull the bell housing bolts, torque converter bolts, transmission cross member bolts. We're also going to have to pull the drive shaft out. I'm hoping that we can get away with leaving the lines and the shifter linkage connected. If we have to pull them, we have to pull them. It is what it is. But basically the whole goal that we need to do now is to get in there to that flex plate is we need to pull the trans back. And we need to get enough room so we can get up there with a wrench and pull all of the flex plate bolts out of the back of the crank, get that flex plate up out of there, and then we have a new one to toss in it. As the transmission comes tumbling out and lands right on me. That's perfect. Ideal. Ow. Well, I'm sorry. My big old head's blocking your guys' view, ain't it? Man, hold on. How's that? Is that better? Good over there? Okay. And if you're not, well, I don't know. I tried. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, there's another washer. Oh. Found it. I guess that's what happens when you overreact a little. Okay. Off to the other side. Come on, guys. Let's go. On a slightly more serious note, when you take these crossmember bolts out, make sure like you're out of the way in case the trans like was to try to come out and kill you. It's not an ideal situation. That might actually be enough. Okay. Well, boys, not to brag, but I could not have dialed up a better game plan here. I mean, just excellent execution all the way around. Hopefully this comes off reasonably easy. Look at those teeth. I mean, just hammered. Oh yeah, come here, buddy. Oh, well, I did not anticipate that being an issue.
Starter?
No, it's up against the converter a little bit, and I just need her to just... Can you just come back a little bit? Come on now. Don't be difficult. Oh yeah, there it is. Ready. We got our old one out, and she was pretty whooped here, unfortunately. But the teeth that we've been talking about this entire time, look at those, just worn. Those are all worn. And basically it came to the point where it was just wearing out all the edges. So this thing is junk. But here is our new one. Some of the things we're looking at too is take the time and make sure that it's the correct orientation, the right size, so you can line up your bolt holes here and do something like that. And then just look at your teeth, make sure they're all the same. Make sure all your bolt holes are the same spacing. And then the one thing that I'm going to tell you about this is make sure you put this on in the right orientation. Quickest way that I tell is by looking at the raised parts. This is where the bolt goes in for your torque converter. It's raised to get closer to that converter. So think about it that way. There's also this lip here that basically will not let you pretty much put it on the wrong way, but it's still totally possible. The other big thing too is make sure that diameter is, you know, pretty much the same as the old one that came off. But yeah, this is one that I picked up off of Rock Auto. Couple spots were when they welded the center plate to the gears, to the gear plate. There's a couple spots where there's weld there, so we're gonna clean that up quick and we're gonna go throw it in. Okay, so we'll need this guy. Oh yeah, now I need to find the bell. And just like that, everything is buttoned back up here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to slide into our starter over there. And we're going to do a little bit of testing to see if it still needs that shim or not. Just see how tight the wheel is to the... You know what? How about I'll just take you over there and we'll start doing the thing. You can throw the throw out gear on the starter. You could pull that up through and send it through the backs of one of these teeth. And you're going to look at your gap between, you know, the teeth, the gap in this little area and the gap of the actual tooth of the starter. You're supposed to take an 1/8 inch drill bit and basically stick it in between. If you could stick it in between, your depth is good. If it is too tight and you cannot do that, you're going to need to put a shim in it. And if you do not, and if you have way too big of a gap, and you have shims in it, you're going to want to take a shim out. So I got her fitted up there. You can quite see it. It's kind of hard to hang on to, but we should have pretty good engagement there. It is definitely a gap there. I don't know if you can... Oh, you guys kind of can't quite see it. Oh, and I lost it again. But that's how you check it. Pull that out and get it engaged. And as long as that bit can fit in there. You can also kind of just eyeball it too. It looks really good. Well, there ain't nothing left to do now. They hit the key. Hope the starter stays in there in one piece. And she fires up, I guess. Hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on an oil change as well here. I literally put oil in it when this engine went in 2024. and it hasn't had one since, so we're gonna do one here. It's just finishing up here. But yeah, look at that. There's definitely a hint of fuel there too, which would make sense. This thing was running pig fat before we got straightened out. So I did want to take a moment to put a PSA out there for you. This is the last Napa Gold filter that I have. Basically the same company that made these filters, it's the same company that makes all the Wix filters. In 2023, that has changed. The Napa Gold filters are no longer made by Wix, so I will be switching over to Wix from here on out. You know, salute this last Napa Gold filter. But I wanted to let you guys know that so you weren't picking these up because these were cheaper when they're not the same filter. So just be aware of that next time you need to do an oil change on your small block Chevy. All right, let's take this thing for a test trip. See what the idle is. I checked it before in gear, but 650, that's perfect. First test drive, impressions and thoughts. Anything above right out of the gate, just getting on it, great. Trans shifts really good. It shifts hard. It's firm. It shifts firm. I love that about this trans. And I think we have it really good from quarter throttle all the way to wide open. But what's weird is right out of the gate, it's fine here in the driveway. But the second we start going down the road, the second I lay out of it, all of a sudden it doesn't want to idle anymore. I pretty much almost had a 2-footed at a couple spots just to get the idle to stay up. So we're gonna have to start digging in on what could potentially be causing that issue. Alrighty, made some adjustments on the carb. We're out test driving it again. So far it seems it just wanted a little more idle. And then I adjusted the squirter, the spring loaded squirter on the primary, and that seemed to fix that as well. So dude, this thing, for only having 323s in it, dude, this truck gets after it. Once you get it spooled up, that's what I've always loved about this cam and these heads. I mean, this thing, it just gets after it and it sounds good. It still has a little bit right out of the hole, so we're gonna have to fine tune, adjust on that. But it's not hateful right now. It's really not. Just letting her coast right now, and the RPMs are staying around 11 to 1200, which is totally normal for this. We'll find out what happens when we roll up to this stop sign, I guess. There we go, we're coming down to 1000 now. Oh, the throttle response was there, just getting back into it a little bit. And it did it there again too, so all right. We got a stop sign coming up. I'll be curious to see what it does there. Okay. Not hateful. I wish it was a little more than that, but what I hate about adjusting the idle screw so much is that what happens is that it'll make it idle in park so high, and I really don't want it to idle any more than realistically 850 RPM at idle. So, but that's not bad. It's drivable this way. Am I saying it's perfect? No. But let's face it, the fact that this truck is drivable again, I think that's an accomplishment within itself. Like I said, not hateful. I think it's lazy. It's just a little bit lazy on the initial. Yeah, like big hesitation there. Secondaries kick in and she's hauling. But oh, does it feel so good, dude. I don't know how to start this off. Oh, man. I guess I'll just tell you a story from the beginning. So last night we had a couple friends over, and I had stuff in the back of the Square Body, and I pulled it up to load it into my buddy's other truck, and the parking pawl never fully engaged in the transmission, and the Square Body rolled down the driveway and smashed into a tree. I wasn't in the truck. Nobody was hurt, anything like that, but we have a pretty steep driveway. She picked up some speed, and it wrecked a whole lot of stuff. Initially, I didn't even think I wanted to do a video on this or mention it, but I feel like if the truck just came back and it had different body pieces on it, everybody would wonder. And, well, quite frankly, I'm just better off that I tell you guys and get the pain and hurt over with. We'll start with the body pieces here. So, like I said, she hit pretty hard. Bumper obviously totaled. Like, I mean, the bumper's wrecked, the hood's wrecked, and so is the rad support. Took out the fan and the radiator as well, and tweaked the frame. I mean, that's not straight at all. They're both tweaked in, so we're gonna have to straighten them out. Part of me is embarrassed, but crap happens. And I keep playing it over in my head like I should have thrown the transmission in park, and it's like I did. And this parking pawl never engaged. The good news is that everyone is okay. Nobody got hurt. And at the end of the day, it is just a truck. We do have a bunch of parts that we can put back together to make it right. Just stupid stuff, man. Stupid. Yeah. I want to cry. Oh, I want to cry. Yeah, so I guess we're going to have to resolve this. Like I said, we have all the parts to do it. I have another rat support. I have another grill. I have another bumper. It's a fortunate part of it, but I can't even make it up. You can't even make it up, dude. Was talking to a couple of friends of ours and about our unfortunate situation here with the Square Body, and it's funny because they mentioned something that I haven't thought of before, and ironically, throughout the history of me owning this truck and on this YouTube channel, not only have I set my truck on fire, but then I've also rolled it down a hill. You can bet your bottom dollar I still would not trade it for a Coupe de Ville, though. Well, this is discouraging, to say the least. A lot of years and a lot of hard work. Messed up in one singular moment. But we're not going to let this discourage us. And I hope that if you're in a similar situation at home, it doesn't have to be your Square Body rolled down a hill, but it just goes to show we are given choices in life. Right now, I can sit here and be upset and devastated that this truck is messed up. Or we can formulate a game plan and go work our tails off to go put it back together. I'm going to choose the latter out of the two, and I hope that I can give you all the encouragement to do the same in your life. So stay tuned to the channel. We will be back again with the Square Body. Yay. The saga continues. And thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to get out in the garage, y'all, and keep wrenching on those projects. Your dreams will not work unless you do. We'll see you next time here on Bone Revivals. Take care.